Tonight featuring backcourts that can absolutely, Steve, light it up. When you were playing, who are some of the toughest guards to defend in the NBA?
Well, Kevin, first you say the Michael Jordans, but the quick guards, because I was a 6'8", kind of methodical, slow guy. I didn't like the Iversons, the Muggsy Bogues, all those guys that just running around. They were tough.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. And the starting group for the Spurs. Gay and Aldridge are up front. Murray and DeRozan in the backcourt together. And it's Cunningham in at the 3 slot. Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Incredible anticipation by LeBron. Kick starts the break.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Outside DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And last summer, after 9 terrific seasons in Toronto, DeMar DeRozan traded to San Antonio.
And guys, you have to feel for the sudden change for DeRozan. Gave Toronto some of their best years. At the same time, happy that DeRozan has gone to an organization that has proven success over the years.
Kuzma passes the ball. The 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They demonstrate a real tenacity on the glass and made their presence felt. We'll see if they can repeat that kind of play.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass the ball. Now here's Kuzma. He's covered by Murray. From deep. And LeBron James with the 3.
What you put out is what you get back. LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, the favor is returned.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
To the middle. Ingram dishes to McGee. Back to Ingram. Over Cunningham. Here's Ball. Got a piece of it. Tries yet again. Ingram passes to McGee. Yep, it counts.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
Spurs trail by 3. Now Murray. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
Murray against Ball. Passes it to Kuzma. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Fades. And again, it's the Lakers.
This is where LeBron is so dangerous. Has the size, has the vertical to kill you from mid-range.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Cunningham kicks to DeRozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got 10.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Down low, McGee. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Stolen by Ball. Pass to McGee. He kicks it to James. Pulls it from 20. And stolen by Aldridge. Ball against Murray. Dishes it to DeRozan. And the Spurs scoring again.
When DeRozan senses he's on a roll, he becomes hyper-aggressive.
Now here's LeBron coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. On the pass to Ingram. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns. Murray outside. Here is Cunningham. No points in the game yet for him. We're about halfway through the season, Smitty. At this point, how much can teams really improve?
I think if you have younger guys, you start to see those guys develop. Then also, if you have a lot of new guys, you see the chemistry start to form. And then a lot of times you can improve when you have guys coming back from injuries. A lot goes into a season. It's a roller coaster kind of effect, but it's good when you start to see teams put it together at the halfway point.
All about managing time, managing games, and injuries.
You're so true.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 4 to shoot. James against Aldridge. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. San Antonio leading. Murray outside. Kicks it to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. And it's Murray, that time on the assist from DeRozan.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
When you look at the stats, they just really set out to control the edge on the glass. And they did just that.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Brandon Ingram. Ball kicks to LeBron. Murray against Ball. Hart the pass to James. That shot off. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Gay. It's hauled in by LeBron.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Back to Hart. Pass to LeBron. And they double up James. Here's Caldwell-Pope. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And now a look at LeBron James here. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 5th in assists, 6th in scoring, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Bellinelli comes in for Dante Cunningham. And it's Mills in for Murray. Mills finds Bellinelli. Back to Mills. Pass to Bellinelli. Tries it from 19, and that's good for 2. Bellinelli's got his first points of the night. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Ball. Caldwell-Pope outside. And Hart has it in the corner. Here's McGee, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. McGee's got his 3rd basket of the night. Spurs have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And here's Mills. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Bellinelli kicks to Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gay And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Rudy Gay has been in the league for over a decade now. A valuable wingman with incredible length.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. San Antonio also making some changes. Pau Gasol's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Bertans in for DeMar DeRozan. Hart the pass to Caldwell Pope. He kicks it to LeBron. And another three for the Lakers.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
And there's the pass to Bertans. Pass to Gasol. Here's Bertans. Outside, Bellinelli. Rondo with the rebound.
With Rajon Rondo, you have to admire his creativity on the floor. Just sees the game and court in ways others don't. When he's focused, he can take over a game with his ball movement.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
And Mills kicks to Gay. Drills it from outside. And with Rondo, it's still rare to see someone who impacts the game the way he does.
You know, Rondo can be a factor in about 5 different ways and never shoot the ball. His rebounding, passing, defense are all plus. Can't do it quite as often now at his age, but when he turns back the clock, it is fun to watch.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. And San Antonio with the change here too. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Rudy Gay.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
On the wing, Bellinelli. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Bertans. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
I love it. Really, both teams running plays that fit the personnel, going back and forth.
And again, the Lakers no good. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Spurs. And Bellinelli kicks to Mills. Passes it to Gasol. Back to Mills. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closely to end the run, and it's good on the way in. LeBron's got 10 points.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
Forbes the pass to Gasol. Out to the wing. Here is Forbes. Covered by LeBron. Mills can't hit. LA's on 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Beyond the arc. The shot's good from Forbes.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, but out on the perimeter, a lot more space. It all evens out.
Rondo kicks to LeBron. Fires the 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Bellinelli against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Forbes. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Bellinelli with the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. The pass to Hart. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Mills with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Kicks to Gasol. Over Chandler. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Such a refined in-between game. Gasol will drain this one on you all night.
And a wide open look for James. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. The veteran Pau Gasol has been a part of championship-winning teams before. He spoke about what it will take for this team to win it all.
And it's up to us to kind of bring our best game, best effort every single night and understand that, hey, we have an opportunity here. You know, it's something that we should put our entire minds and hearts into if we want to have a chance.
Teamwork and great chemistry so important.
And no question about it. When everyone's working together, the team can become greater than the sum of its parts.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
Yeah, their scoring's been on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good when that happens.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So for the Lakers right now, Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Chandler out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Hart in at the 3. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. D.A., thank you.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity, the tray, and there's the call on Chandler. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Spurs leading by 7.
Obviously, the Spurs went through a number of lineups last season. Younger guys filling major roles. Big shift for this organization.
Bellinelli passes to Forbes. He kicks it to Gasol. Now Mills. Shoots over McGee. And it's off the back rim. No good. And despite the changeover, the Spurs still managed to take care of the basketball.
4th in the league in fewest turnovers from a young group. Popovich demands efficiency.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Lakers. San Antonio also making some changes. Cunningham comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Murray kicks to Gasol. Back to Murray. The baseline J. And too long on the shot. Lakers trail by 5. Ball, the pass to McGee. First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
A lot of statistics to try to devour. The plus-minus statistics are some that really stand out for fans and players. How useful you think a tool that is?
You know, I love it, Kevin, because then you get a chance to see the guys who, you know, the stats we're looking at is rebounds, points, assists, and blocks and steals. There are some guys that make an impact without having those numbers, and it goes by what the score is. And that plus-minus help those guys who I would say not as skillful as some of the guys as far as putting up stats that way, but you can see the team plays better when this guy is on the floor, no matter how many points he scores.
Did you pay attention to the plus-minus?
Kevin, I'm so old, they didn't have plus-minus.
I didn't mean to embarrass you there, Steve. I am so sorry. Good on the triple. Cunningham's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
Bad communication defensively. This is the last guy you want to leave open from there.
Murray against Ball. Kuzma kicks to Ingram. Lets it go from 11. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Gasol. Here's Bertans, guarded by Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gasol. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
You know what? He tried to lay it in at the point of attack. Just too much defensive pressure on that play.
Ingram left side. Kuzma kicks to Ball. Back to Kuzma. Over Murray. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Bertans. Outside for Murray. Passes to Cunningham. Here's Bertans. Guarded by McGee. Bertans can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 7. So the wing on the left. Here's Hart. He feeds it to McGee.
Oh! That
Way up there.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. The Spurs have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Pass to Murray from deep. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Ingram outside. The pass to Hart. And it's Ball in the corner. Kuzma inside. Cunningham's there. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And San Antonio called for the foul. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
LeBron's checked in for Josh Hart. The Spurs also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Gasol. Gay comes in for Bertans. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Bryn Forbes. Murray the pass to Aldridge. To the paint. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Aldridge. 14 points for DeMar DeRozan.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
James kicks to Kuzma. Over to the left wing. LeBron against Gay. LeBron passes to Kuzma, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Spurs leading by 8. Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Here's Aldridge. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The Spurs have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his 3rd in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
It's not going to go for him. And it's the Lakers the other way. And Rudy Gay, Greg, has always been a fantastic scorer since he came into the NBA.
And Gay doesn't do as much scoring as he once did, but he has become more efficient. Doesn't have plays ran for him, gets looks through his instinct. And as he's gotten older, Gay has become even more crafty with how he scores.
And the Lakers call time here. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Phoenix. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
DeRozan against Caldwell Pope. There's the lob to Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
Statement. Aldridge still with enough athleticism to catch it up top, hammer it through.
And here is LeBron. 10 points for him. Back to Caldwell Pope. They grab their own miss. McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Pass to DeRozan. Over Caldwell Pope. Off the left rim and out.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Spurs leading by 5. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Now, when it comes to getting fans out of their seats, the crossover dribble does it every time. It's so fun to watch. Who are some of the best doing that, you think, Steve?
You know, Kyrie Irving,
Yes.
Steph Curry, Chris Paul, John Wall, James Harden, Jamal Crawford. Those are the guys and names that just stand out. Those are the guys that make the Smitty's top 5 plays under the rim.
Irving's handle is just phenomenal, I think, don't you?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think he's the top of his class.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for DeJounte Murray. LeBron kicks to Ingram. LeBron against Aldridge. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. James against Bellinelli. They get a hand on it. Aldridge dishes to Bellinelli. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Ball. Here's Aldridge. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Almost automatic from there. Aldridge using his length to full advantage inside.
James finds Caldwell Pope. Back to James. Over Gay. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from James.
Yeah, off contact, I'll take LeBron pretty much every time. Can't beat that kind of strength and body control.
Gay against Ball. Gay drives in, makes it off the glass. Gay's got 6.
He can be masterful in there, especially when there's no rim protection.
Now here's Ball, covered by Mills. Ball kicks to James. The feed to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", Ingram is constantly on the prowl for these dunks. An incredible athlete who just finishes with ease near the hoop.
DeRozan passes to Mills. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ingram. San Antonio's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And Mills kicks to Gay. Fades and shoots, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for him.
Look out. He's starting to find the range in this second period.
LeBron passes to Ingram to the inside. Gay scanning the floor, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Here's DeRozan. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And it's a 10-point San Antonio lead. Rondo with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks to James. Now here's Rondo. He's tightly guarded. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
Here's DeRozan. It's deflected. 52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
With that size and that speed, it's hard not to foul LeBron. That's the only way to slow him down.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
That one is no good. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. The shot's good.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's James. He's off on that one. Gay with the defensive effort. San Antonio leading by 9. Rondo with the steal. Passes to Kuzma. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that looked like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way.
LeBron kicks to Ingram. And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron is having himself a game. Staying aggressive, playing with a lot of force.
And the last shot at the buzzer. Doesn't go in for him. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Pop, what did you think of the pace of your team in the first half?
Well, we've upped the pace. It's what we need to do because we're not as good a defensive team as we used to be, so something's got to give somewhere.
Pop, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He had 18 points and 3 assists. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that'll do it for our half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And we saw his work over the first 2 quarters, really pushing the action and consistently finding the open man.
You know, it's so fun to watch the leadership and making his teammates better.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Murray and DeRozan in the backcourt together. Gay and Aldridge are up front, and it's Cunningham in at the 3, the small forward.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. For 3, Murray. And James pulls it down.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
San Antonio leading. Murray kicks to Gay. Back to Murray. Shoots over Ball. Murray, no good.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
The game now all-time. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
DeRozan against Kuzma. And they pick up 2. And that's now 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide-open man.
Steve, when we talk about signature shots in the NBA, what about Aldridge's fadeaway jumper?
Usually starts with him backing down the defender. He turns, faces up, transfers weight from all the way forward to all the way back. Add in the high release point, virtually unblockable.
Here's DeRozan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
A sneaky move by DeRozan catches the defender leaning and draws the foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And one item that DeRozan never seems to get enough credit for is his passing, Greg. He is a terrific playmaker.
Ever since DeRozan became a perennial all-star, his passing has improved. I mean, keeps his head up even while attacking with the ball. Great awareness for where his teammates are in terms of relation to his attack after a double team. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He dishes it to McGee. He kicks the ball. DeRozan against Ingram. And he makes good on the layup. Ingram's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Murray surveying the D. Aldridge dishes to DeRozan. Rebound the Lakers.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
You know, Steve, in the NBA, you know exactly how much your peers are making. Do contract numbers ever bring out animosity between players?
Yes, they do, Kevin. I mean,
really?
When you look at some guys, you see those guys starting to say, I'm putting up better stats than him, but he's making more money. And then it becomes the elephant in the room when the guys start to talk about it. They start not passing to each other. Yes, guys do know exactly what other players make, and sometimes there can become some animosity between the two.
Oh, that's once again off the mark by San Antonio. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver. Boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Bertanis, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Bryn Forbes in for DeMar DeRozan.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held him back.
Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Spurs trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, LaMarcus Aldridge and the Spurs got through some tension in their relationship early on. Now, Greg Popovich said, it became apparent that it really was me. He'd been in the league for 9 years. I'm not going to turn him into some other player. That was just silly. So we took care of it, and he's been fantastic. Guys?
That's why Pop is the best in the business, DA. He's always going to figure it out. Thanks.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Gasol. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's averaging 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
Murray, the pass to Gasol. And Forbes kicks to Murray. Gasol looking around. Pass to Forbes. Spurs passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Bertans. Rebound the Lakers. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The pass to Bertans. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers leading by 9. Kuzma with it. Now guarded by Murray. Kuzma passes to McGee. Now Ball. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. But they get it back. Out to Ingram. Back to James. 5 on the clock. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Murray. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I'm not entirely sure what the defensive strategy was there, but it worked poorly. He loves taking that shot.
Ball, the pass to McGee.
Yes. I love how Ball moves the rock. Incredible instincts on the offensive end.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio, trailing by 10. And Forbes kicks to Bertans. Murray outside. That 3 off the mark.
Tough to cut into the lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
They get it again. He shoots again. McGee's shot is off. Spurs trail by 10. And stolen by LeBron. It's Ingram on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. San Antonio with the ball. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Some changes for the Lakers. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Murray. Here's Mills. Back to Gasol. Clock at 6. Passes it to Mills. Puts up a 3. Chandler with the rebound.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Rondo kicks to Hart. Rondo looking around. In the corner, it's James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Mills finds Gasol. Back to Mills. And just miss after miss right now.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio.
And Pau Gasol really on the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. He's a 2-time champion, international star. Nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game.
Los Angeles leading by 16. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, San Antonio, 5.5 games behind.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
I don't think they'll stay there. I think they've got a great chance to climb up in the standings as we get deeper into the season and the players get more settled into their respective roles.
Gay against James. Gay misses. And with Pau Gasol, even after almost 2 decades in the league, Greg, he is still a very effective player.
You know, Pau just never seems to get credit for how smart a player he is. When he makes a play on offense, he knows exactly how a defense will react, what will open up, and what the best options are. Kobe knows just how great a teammate Gasol is, and Gasol's knowledge of the game really on an elite level.
Right side, Rondo. Lets it go with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Rondo's got his second bucket tonight.
Rondo from outside? How about that?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
2 minutes.
Pass to Forbes. Bellinelli with it. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Wing shot on the way. The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
1:39 left in the third. Spurs trail by 19. Mills passes to Gasol. Now here's Bellinelli. Tight defense on him. Mills in the corner. Over Rondo. And James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rondo can't get it to go. The Spurs shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And Forbes kicks to Gay. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. The shot off that time. Great D that time from LeBron.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
The shot. And Gasol sends it back. Now here's Mills. Gay left side. Over LeBron. No good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The power of LeBron. Even if you tried to give the hard foul, he'll go right through you.
A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Pau Gasol. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Bryn Forbes. And here's Mills. Kicks it to DeRozan. With the teardrop, and the layup is good. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Hart, and it's Chandler in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Aldridge kicks to DeRozan. Caldwell Pope against Bellinelli. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rondo passes to Kuzma. No good on the triple.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And they're moving it up for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The quick feet and hands of Caldwell Pope paying dividends at the defensive end.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. From outside the arc, Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists tonight. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bellinelli with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Bellinelli kicks to Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
I like Rudy Gay on that play, being very aggressive and showing people how to get it done.
The pass to Hart. Kuzma with it. Steve looking around the league. Name a few current players who you think will go down as the greatest in their franchise's history.
Well, the one name that comes to mind first is LeBron James. In several franchises he's played for. Also, Dirk Nowitzki. Reason why he's a fantastic player. He's only been with one franchise, the Dallas Mavericks. I think Steph Curry. I think Russell Westbrook. And I think James Harden. Obviously, in Houston, you have Akeem Olajuwon. He has a chance if he can win the MVP and keep playing at this level for several more years.
Good example.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Free throw good. Kuzma. And the Spurs with some changes. Cunningham, he's checked in for Bellinelli. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Gay with no one around. The three-pointer no good.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. And stolen by Murray. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Murray with the ball.
Oh, terrific pick. Then kicks it right ahead, turning defense into offense.
And on the other side, that's an annoying miscue. Total lack of focus.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. Down low, Chandler. Murray with the defensive effort.
And on some plays, everything goes your way except for the finish.
Gay passes to Murray. Steve, more and more we're seeing NBA players speak out on societal issues. Do you think it's gone too far in any way, or do you think it should go even farther?
No, I think a player should speak up. I think in all, all our four major sports, in any possible way, I think guys who get a chance to weigh in on what they feel individually. Freedom of speech, and I think our players are just like everybody else. You had freedom of speech. You should be allowed to speak up on issues.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. A different look now for San Antonio. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bertanis comes in for Rudy Gay. And Walker subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And Walker kicks to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Walker. Over Caldwell Pope. Shot's good by Walker.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Murray against Rondo. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Outside Rondo. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And Dante Cunningham gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Gay comes in for Davis Bertans. And it's DeRozan in for Walker. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Gay kicks to DeRozan. Over Caldwell Pope. DeRozan's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 23. Takes a 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gay passes to Murray. Over Caldwell Pope. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Rondo against Murray. Rondo with the ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on DeRozan. We've had a full season now, Steve, of the jersey-sponsored insignias and patches. It has become a reality in the NBA. Any thoughts on that so far?
I guess, Kevin, because I'm old school, I don't like seeing it on the jerseys. I like the clean look. I would love to see it on their warm-up jerseys. You know, obviously their warm-up jackets and pants. I just don't like seeing it on the jersey. But I don't think I'm going to win this one, Kevin. I think they are here to stay. I think they might even add more sponsors on jerseys.
Yeah, the look they like is the look of money. Money, that's a good look.
That's the look
they get from those sponsorships, right? And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Hart kicks to Rondo. The dish to Chandler. Back to Rondo. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Over Chandler. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers leading by 20. Rondo finds Caldwell Pope. And the 3 off target. The Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Gay against Caldwell Pope. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. We hear the term empty stats every once in a while, Steve, usually referring to Great production on a bad team. How valid do you think that theory is?
It is. A lot of guys you see are averaging, these numbers, and players look around, and the players you're saying, unfortunately for him, those numbers are empty stats because there are a lot of times these numbers are found in when the game is decided. And a lot of times on bad teams, you see these guys going for numbers. Then you get a chance to see them play on good teams, and those stats just don't match up.
Good explanation.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
At the line for 2.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Now Rondo. Mikhailuk. Aldridge is covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rondo kicks to Chandler. And now here comes Gay leading the break. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Zubac is checked in for Tyson Chandler.
Ivica Zubac.
Passes it to Cunningham. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does.
Still doing his part, but it hasn't been enough. They need some kind of spark.
Here's Rondo. Mikhailuk. DeRozan defending. Hart, no good.
I'll tell you what, his shot's off, but the rest of the team is on. That's why they're still winning.
Shoots from the baseline, and too long on the shot. Lakers leading by 18. To the middle. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And San Antonio shooting 40% in the fourth. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Well, Steve, we've just come out of the first year where we saw legislation from the NBA about resting players. How do you feel about the new rules so far?
I like them. I love that when you start to see these teams that was resting players on national televised games. But I think overall just resting players. I think our contract says that we play 82 games unless you're injured. And if a guy is injured, you understand. But I love the new rules that was implemented.
I agree. Mikhailuk offline with his 3.
If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
Murray outside. Back to Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And it's 8 points for Aldridge.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Rondo dishes to Caldwell Pope. Rondo with the ball. Outguarded by Murray. Rondo passes to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 15. A 3 from Gay. Good on the triple.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominated.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
And that one's good by Gay.
Nice play. Gay with the quickness to get in close and the size to close the deal.
LeBron kicks to Ingram. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Good on the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
Murray left side. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Kept alive. James. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. LeBron's got 31 points. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Outside DeRozan. Here's Aldridge. A rebound by the Lakers. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 15. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Aldridge, good.
The 7'5" wingspan. That's what makes Aldridge so difficult to stop inside.
Here's Caldwell Pope. San Antonio with the rebound. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He doesn't get the second one.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Back to Rondo. And Dante Cunningham gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. 34 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Rondo, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And San Antonio called for the foul.
Rondo is so tricky. Consistently looking to take advantage of the defense being too physical with him.
And the second free throw, good. San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 13. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Tipped away. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Here's Gasol. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
Now here's Rondo. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
we have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.